Speaker, my question is to the Prime Minister. When did he first find out about the changes to the tax credit for children such as paper boys and paper girls?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, in all its detail last Monday at Cabinet, but changes to a number of tax credits, including this one, have been through the overall budget process.
Grant Robertson.
Is he telling the House that the first time Cabinet or a Cabinet committee considered changes to the tax system was just a few days before the budget, or is he saying that he just didn't read his Cabinet papers or any other budget papers before last Monday?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
No.
Grant Robertson.
Yeah, supplementary. Did either Peter Dunn or Bill English inform him before the meeting of Cabinet last Monday that the tax changes in the budget would remove the tax credit for paper boys and paper girls?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I don't specifically remember them using the terms paper boys or paper girls, but what they did say is that it would remove the tax status for those who earn $2,340 from PAYE income. And the reason they explained that,
Order.
Don't act like a buffoon. The reason that they said that was because this was brought in 1978 when people were paper-based and small employees didn't want to have to go through all of the hassle of having to record very small employees. What ended up happening in the situation was that the situation's now turned around, that we have electronic systems. The cost of filing for this was around about 20% for every person, plus the IRD costs were over and above that. So the thing wasn't worth it. Only half of people took it, and the people that largely took it came from well-off backgrounds because their families had an accountant to do it. And what the government actually did was said to all of the babysitters out there, hey, good news, now when you get paid your $100 more than that on Saturday night for your babysitting, or $50, guess what? You don't have to pay tax on it. That's what the government's done. Under Labor, babysitters had to pay tax on Saturday nights.
Grant Robertson.
Supplementary question, Mr. Speaker. What has changed about his view on taking income away from children since 2008, when, according to the Manawatu Standard, he borrowed money off a Palmerston North student to play a video game and said, quote, "Make sure I pay you back. I don't want to take any pocket money."
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, we gave all of the babysitters and cash workers who earn under $2,340 a tax-free status. We didn't do what Labor did in the 1980s when they brought in resident withholding tax and charged it to paper boys. And, Mr. Speaker, I pay my debts. I remember with the Labor Party, it took about 9 months to get them pay back the credit card.
Question, Mr.
Grant
Speaker.
Robertson.
Given his lack of knowledge of these changes and the debacle over class sizes, which of the following best describe his approach as Prime Minister to managing the budget process? A spectator at a Blues Super 15 game, B, a disinterested bystander at a car accident, or C, an audience member at a free-form jazz concert?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
None of the above. Someone that has to come down to the House on Tuesday and Wednesdays and answer questions from buffoons like him.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Order. A point of order has been called. Order.
Mr. Speaker, I'm aware that we don't normally, I'm going to be seeking leave to table a document. I know that we don't normally table news articles, but this is from some time ago. It's from the 16th of August 2008 from the Manawatu Standard, where Mr. Key said...
No,
Mr. Speaker...
No, the member will assume his seat. We don't seek leave to table press clippings, even though occasionally they may have some entertainment value. That's not the purpose for tabling documents, and that, I believe, does bring to a close question. I'll point of order the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
I didn't all quite hear, but I can see it says
order.
Clark is his
The member will assume his seat. Order. No, we've had enough of that. Order. That does bring to a close questions for oral answer. I call on Government Order of the Day.